Now to tonight's Prime Playlist Shuffle, where we sit down with artists who are transforming the music industry. Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Destin Conrad is stepping into the spotlight as one of R&B's most essential voices. He recently released his highly anticipated debut album, Love on Digital, featuring his hit single, Kissing in Public. Let's take a listen. Love that sound. Joining us now, singer-songwriter Destin Conrad. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's just start out with Love on Digital. What does that mean to you? Love on
Digital is my ode to the digital era of music and R&B and all the music that I grew up listening to, and it becoming the music that I make too. So yeah, that's fine.
It feels to me kind of like a nod to late 90s, early 2000 R&B. How do you balance that kind of old school influence with Destin's new sound?
I feel like the subject matter is current. I feel like I try to talk about things that I'm currently going through, but obviously I'm so inspired by like the 90s, 2000s R&B. That's what I grew up listening to, so I feel like it definitely plays a role in my music.
Kissing in Public, you're a fan?
I'm a fan.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, we're moving on. All right, so what made you decide, how did you pick who you were going to collaborate with? We know you have Lil Nas X on here, Kalani as well.
Yeah, honestly, I just made it with my friends. Everybody I collaborated with is my actual friend in real life, so I just wanted it to be fun, and I knew those people would be a fun time to have on my album, so yeah.
And you started your journey with 1 million followers on the Vine, right?
Oh,
and now you are a Grammy-nominated artist. You have your debut album coming out. How does it feel? Do you ever just take the time to really take in this moment?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's pretty surreal. I spent a lot of time like being scared that people wouldn't take my music seriously because I was an internet kid and on Vine and stuff, but it seems like they're receiving it, so yeah, I'm happy.
And you've said that this album is all about taking ownership of your own narrative. What is that narrative?
Oh my God, I mean, I'm fun. I'm a fun time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm queer, I'm a fan of music, and I love R&B, and I feel like it just shows in my music. That's everything I'm inspired by is a reflection of me.
What can fans expect? Possibly a tour?
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon. Yeah, definitely some live shows and another project maybe before the year ends. We'll see.
Anybody you can point out in particular who you would say has had the biggest influence on your musical career and style?
So many people. Brandy, Usher, Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross. I'm so inspired by like everybody that makes good R&B music, really, and yeah, I'm constantly inspired. I'm inspired by new people too. Yeah, I love R&B.
And would you say you're an old soul?
I would.
Because I mean, a lot of people your age, I don't think they're listening to people from 3-4 decades ago.
Yeah, no, I could blame my mom and my sister for that.
That was the soundtrack in the house?
Yep, that was definitely what I was listening to. They put me onto so much good music, so I blame them for my taste.
What's next for you?
Shows, performing, more music. I'm always thinking about music and making songs, so I want to keep putting music out and yeah, just seeing where it takes me. It seems like I'm on a pretty good track, so I want to keep pushing it.
Indeed. We want to keep hearing new music from Destin Conrad. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You can listen to Destin's debut album, Love on Digital, wherever you stream your music.